Hey guys, Cruz Pedregon here, coming to you live from our race shop in Brownsburg, Indiana. So I just want to weigh in on some of the social bashing of NHRA that's going on right now. And so I want to give the fans and some of the viewers perspective from an ownership point of view. And basically what I want to say is that we as team owners go out and attain sponsorships. In my case, Snap-on, Dodge, Powers, Powers Solar, Fatheads Eyewear, um, and all these sponsors bring dollars so that we can go out and race all 24 events. Unfortunately, we were hit with this awful pandemic, and so we've all had to reshape our lives and redo our whole lives in a not so good way. So obviously the races have been cut down from 20 something, 24 to like 11, I think we're going to do this year. So, but what I'm seeing and reading all over the place the last 48 hours or so is all the hating on NHRA that to me is so not really what it should be. It's the NHRA provides a great platform for us racers to go out and showcase our teams, our talents, that's what we do. We're racers, and the NHRA provides the platform for us to do that. They provide the venues, the TV program is all from NHRA, and they're just changing with the times. We don't have, our revenue comes from the fans, the fans that come out to the track, buy the tickets, buy the t-shirts, buy all that kind of stuff. So with the reduction of the fan base, well, so did the revenue go with that. So the NHRA is strictly reacting and responding to that business formula. So you only have X amount of dollars coming in. You can't possibly pay the same money that you were paying in previous years. So I don't quite understand why the hate and why the bashing. Did we have a pretty good crowd at the U.S. Nationals this past weekend? Yeah, it looked really good given the capacity that they were allowed to have. I thought the fans came out and supported our racing for 3 days, and it was great to see. But unfortunately, the races previous to that were nowhere near that. And we're obviously going to Gainesville next, St. Louis, Dallas, Houston, and all those states have restrictions as to how many fans we could have at those events. So I'm sure NHRA did their projections, and based on the amount of fans they're able to have, and the package that they were able to provide us for the race winnings is what it is. And so not one time have I gone to the racetrack as an owner and counted on the money that I win from the purse, whether we win the race or lose first round, as part of my budget. You cannot do that. Number one, you don't know what you're going to blow up. I mean, you could go out and win 50,000 and blow two bodies off, of which I've done, and like the budget doesn't work that way. So the purse money that NHRA provides is a nice little bonus money that you can count on based on your performance. If you go out and go a couple rounds, yeah, you're going to get a nice little bonus. The team shares in that. The guys that work on the car, I have a nice little bonus structure that I pay the guys. It escalates. If you win the race, yeah, we all get a nice little bonus. But the owner is the one that has to sit back and figure out, okay, how much did we spend? How much did we win? And that's not part of the big picture equation. It's what you put together sponsorship wise to attend that event is really what's going to pay your bills. So this idea, or this notion that, oh, the NHRA is killing the sport and killing the like, no, that's not how it is. Unfortunately, if you have that business model, you probably need to stay home, really, is what it boils down to, because NHRA has never been responsible for your paying your salaries, your building expenses, your race shop, your vehicle, all the vehicles, all the parts and equipment and forklifts, and it never ends. So it's corporate sponsorships that provide the money, and what NHRA does, they provide the TV package to bring to create that value And that's how you make it work. It's TV, it's exposure, it's all the fans that come out that support us, that buy the tickets, and that creates the revenues to NHRA to provide not only the purse for us, but to provide the sponsorship to create the value. So that's really in a nutshell all I wanted to say, is that this whole I guess narrative that the NHRA is responsible for all these race teams and it's all doom and gloom is that, hey, is it a tough pill to swallow when you have, you know, a third of the purse? Absolutely, it's not good. No one likes that, but we are in a pandemic. We are in a tough time. It's unprecedented, and so I just wanted to be the guy that says, hey, let's hold off a little bit on the bashing. People love to hate, and I just say, look, race teams are going through tough times, but so is NHRA. So are some of the fans that, you know, I know people that have lost their job. People close to me have lost their jobs, and so it's a tough time. But NHRA is not responsible for all that stuff. There is not one sanctioning body that I could think of, whether it's World of Outlaws, IndyCar, NASCAR, that are doing everything right, that are hitting it out of the park. Football, baseball, they're all going through tough times, and so NHRA is another group that's going through tough times. I'm not trying to defend them by any way. We all have our challenges, you know, with every sanctioning body. I don't think you can go to one race team and says, "Oh, our sanctioning body, man, they're so awesome." No, it's always a challenge to keep both sides happy. But so I say to the fans out there, hey, keep supporting the race teams, keep supporting the NHRA. We're coming to Gainesville, we're coming to Dallas, Houston, Vegas at the end of the year. I want to see the fans out there. We're going to race really hard for them. And hey, the cars don't know. We were just out there. I was with my girlfriend Melissa. We're watching second round of the U.S. Nationals. I watched Top Fuel and Funny Car right on the starting line. And I walked away from there thinking, damn, these cars are freaking badass, man. They're just the matchups were awesome. There was drivers out there cutting lights, guys getting a hole shotted. The crew chiefs were all doing their good job going down the track. And I was reminded again, we've got a really cool sport, and the NHRA is part of it. They did a good job prepping the track. So like I said, I know I've said it a few times, guys, and I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but let's not bash the NHRA. Let's not listen to some of these two-bit media people that are just trying to sell a column or whatever. Let's support the NHRA, and we'll be back.